That's exactly what KHB wants to do. He wants to keep dropping down into this rich mineral field. Oh, it seems like he might have just missed seeing that. How very unlucky. That was a smart move there. He knows it. Oh, maybe he's on a patrol waypoint, so he might see it now. Will he see it? He does indeed. Rekrul inquiring, can you win? It doesn't seem, and KHB replies with the obvious, he does doubt it. Especially now that that expansion is up and running again. If he leaves a couple of stalkers there, he's going to have to send every single Banshee in a last right attack just to get the expansion down, and even then, he's still not going to have any units left to actually destroy Rekrul, so it does seem like that will have indeed be GG, and KHB is clinging on to nothing really here. A 3/4 damage Banshee and one almost dead. As soon as the Stalkers even see that, it will go down. And that's going to be the last command centre. And once that command centre goes down, it's going to be revealed. So it'll simply be a matter of time before Rekrul purges the map of the Terran presence. Here we go. You'll spot that the only remaining structures are a supply depot and starport. KHB being very, very stubborn here. Oh, he's going to lift it off as well, just so he can't do it. Banshee's doing a good job of shutting down the expansion, but Rekrul has more than enough units to be able to fend off that attack. With 3 Stalkers and 2 Archons, no amount of Banshees will be able to stop him, and there is zero chance of recovering for KHB. KHB has indeed lost. We're being very stubborn about it. Very, very stubborn. 2 Banshees going, what can we do to be the most annoying and stubborn before we go down? Rekrul does indeed have money. Mine the dregs with those 3 drones, and that will be enough to produce more drones. And continue to mine down here if need be. KHB trying to force a draw or something? Not quite sure how, like, but the starport quite a nuisance down there, as Rekrul has no air units nor any ability to actually get over there at the moment, but there's no way that KHB can produce anything else. Even if he lands that starport, he might have enough to produce a Banshee, but I don't know if he does or not. I'm not quite sure on the Banshee cost, and that's GG. Should have given you more credit. It was very, very stubborn of KHB in the end there, very stubborn. But Rekrul gets the most deserved win at the end. It seems like if KHB had really wanted to be stubborn, then he could have just sat there with that starport and waited for Rekrul to produce air units, which he could have done. All he had to do was literally sit, like he is doing at the moment, sit with his army on this expansion and protect it versus those very 2 fucked over Banshees. Like literally, one of those Stalkers could just fart in the general direction of the Banshees and they would go down. So just leave your army there, remine, get some gas in, get a starport up, get 1 air unit out, and even if he doesn't attack with those and he uses those 2 Banshees to defend his last starport, it's still 1 or 2 at the very most, and he will get down those Banshees. 1 Phoenix should do it, really. So, yeah, he would have had to have produced some air units to get that down. Very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Quite stubborn of KHB, but KHB played a good game, and so did Rekrul. Rekrul was really, really aggressive, using those proxy pylons to the fullest with the warp gates, just pinning KHB into the base, and KHB was utilising that Terran mobility with being able to lift off the buildings and just leapfrog between the expansions. It might have been shut down from mining, but it would just lift us command centre, move it out of the way once the army of Rekrul has left, move the command centre back, drop it straight back down to the field, start mining again, usually with mules and stuff, just to get the extra economy in as fast as possible before Rekrul found out what it was doing again. Which led to be a quite close game in the end. Very close. KHB should have given Rekrul more credit, apparently. I believe so. I mean, he didn't really... The poor Marauders weren't really supported by enough medivacs, it seemed. In my opinion. But he did the right idea by changing to Hellions, though. Well, not changing to Hellions, you know, mixing some Hellions into the pack, and just to be able to take down those Zealots a lot faster. But it did seem there was a lack of medivac support for those Marauders. Not an awful lot of... I don't think there was an awful lot of Marines there either. Some cheap Marines would have probably done some damage there as well. But that planetary fortress on the expansion of KHB, it did so much. I mean, when I last saw it, it had 27 kills. God knows how many it had in the end. I suspect it must have been over 30 odd. Maybe even 40. It did so well for how much it cost. I would definitely say that was the MVP of the game. The Planetary Fortress of KHB MVP right there. Either way guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you next time. See you dudes!